seated. Greetings, I am Jason Tripkowski, Vice President of the Sandusky Schools Board of Education. This afternoon, I am proud to welcome you on behalf of our entire school board, and I am proud to welcome the graduating class of 2021, along with their family and friends, to our commencement ceremony. At this time, Superintendent Flynn will come to the podium for brief remarks and an introduction of today's speakers.
Thank you, Mr. Trepkowski. Good afternoon, and welcome to Sandusky Community Schools' 122nd commencement ceremony. Today we pay tribute to the accomplishments of the class of 2021. I am Superintendent Paul Flynn, and today it's my duty to introduce each of today's speakers. This year has certainly been one of challenges and constant change. I applaud you on your strength and dedication to finish this part of your journey. I would like to recognize the members of the board and the staff, from principals and teachers to bus drivers, secretaries, custodians, cooks, instructional aides, and everyone who has gone above and beyond this year to make it possible for us to provide quality instruction to all of our students. We as a district have certainly grown through this experience, and I believe we have gotten better in many areas that will ensure that we continue to best serve our kids and community for years to come. To formally start our ceremony, it's now my distinct privilege to introduce the salutatorian of Class of 2021, Mr. Lucas Feehan.
Welcome, everyone. Willie Nelson once said, "When I started counting my blessings, my whole life turned around." I realized the power of this quote when writing this speech. You ever stopped and thought about what got you where you are today? Not many people take the time to thank the ones that got them there. So, on behalf of the class of 2021, I'd like to thank everyone who made this day possible. I'd like to start off by thanking my teachers. They get out of their bed every morning with the intention of helping us. Now that takes a special kind of person. They have pushed us to learn, communicate, and be better people. They have provided us with essential knowledge and information to help us be successful in the future. But most importantly, they were always there for us when we needed it. I'd also like to give a special thanks to Mr. Vasecki. He somehow made math fun, and I have made a best friend and mentor for life. Thank you all, teachers. Next, I'd like to thank the staff. From whipping out hot meals in the cafeteria to cleaning up projectile in the second grade crisscross applesauce circle. We appreciate you. I'd also like to thank the recess aides for putting us on the wall once in a while to straighten us up. Thank you to everyone in the office, whether you were dishing out ice packs, helping us schedule our classes, or copying some worksheets for us. You were always there. I want to thank my coaches and teammates for always pushing me to reach my greatest potential. During football season, I was put in at QB. I was scared. I didn't even know how to throw a football. That didn't matter though, because all we ran was hey diddle diddle right up the middle. But that's besides the point. The point is, my coaches and teammates were always there for me. I surrounded myself with the best group of guys possible. I learned that we can accomplish more as a team rather than just myself. Coach Jacobson, Blashill, Bays, Schiller, and my teammates gave me the courage to go out there and do my best. Because it wasn't for me, it was for my team. We went on to win the league. In basketball, Coach T, J, Giebord, and Feehan didn't take me out the whole Brown City game, which went in the triple OT. They proved to me that I was capable of more than I thought. Oh, shoot. I learned so much during that basketball season. The biggest lesson was to expect the unexpected. We all got quarantined right before districts. We all thought it was over. But thanks to the rest of my teammates, they carried us to a district final. In baseball, Coach Pritchett, Stalker, and Jones taught me to lead by example by putting me in the leadoff spot. I would not be the person I am today without my coaches, teammates, and sports. Thank you. Finally, I'd like to thank my friends and family. I wouldn't be here talking to you guys without them. Thank you, Dad, for teaching me confidence and supporting me at sporting and band events. Thank you, Mom, for always having my back and yelling Pookie whenever you can. Thank you, Lila, Laura, Lux, and Kens for teaching me patience. Thank you to all my friends for the memories I'll never forget. Shout out to my legendary lunch table. We are going to follow different paths, but we all do great things. I'm excited to see what my classmates and I are able to accomplish in the year to come. Thank you.
We now move on to our first valedictory address. This means it is my humble honor to introduce one of the valedictorians of the class of 2021, Mr. Jacob Sanderson.
First of all, congratulations to our class, the class of 2021, on making it to this amazing moment. Let's give a big round of applause to all our parents, family members, guardians, teachers, and school faculty, and everyone else who has made this incredible journey possible. It's crazy to imagine that just 4 short years ago, we were entering high school without any clue on what it would entail and how we'd grow from it. But looking back, I think we can all pretty much say that we dominated it and are ready for the next step in our lives. Just take a moment and think of the countless days at school, homework assignments, and Zoom meetings. All those undertakings have been stepping stones that have led us to this day, the day of finally graduating. Every one of you should be proud of yourselves and the things that you have accomplished over your high school career. High school hasn't been easy. All of us have faced tremendous amount of adversity, and all of us have certainly grown from overcoming those experiences. This past year, we have all shared one piece of adversity, and that's COVID-19. On Thursday, March 12, 2020, we learned that we would not be coming to school the next day, and those of us on the basketball team learned that we wouldn't be playing our district final game the next night. Our class has had to go through a time of challenges that most people couldn't even imagine. This pandemic has erased the normalcy of high school that we all remember during our freshman, sophomore, and most of our junior year. It has put our school out for weeks on end and canceled many activities that we will never get back. COVID-19 has put a tremendous amount of stress and uncertainty on us, our family members, and our high school experience. It has taken away pep assemblies and quieted school spirit with mandatory mask wearing in school. But what have we gained from this pandemic? I have 2 quotes that have helped me answer this question. The first by Albert Einstein states, "In the middle of every difficulty lies opportunity." Secondly by Sean Anker, "The most successful people see adversity not as a stumbling block, but as a stepping stone to greatness." I don't know about you guys, but this pandemic has allowed me a lot of time to think. During time off school, while I wasn't doing homework, my mind was always flooded with new thoughts. How can I improve myself from this experience? What has this pandemic taught me? How can I grow from this situation? During that time, words such as resiliency, determination, and perseverance came to mind. Dealing with COVID-19 has taken its toll on all of us, but as Cody Clarkson would say, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. This pandemic certainly hasn't been all negative. I believe that there are many things that we have all learned and grown from that have prepared us for a future. Eleanor Roosevelt once shared that the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dream. I have no doubt that all of us will be successful in life. Whether this is Court Rourke and Tommy Obi joining the workforce, Caden Blashill and Jordan Smith going on to trade school, Faith Paul and Olivia Henneke going to college to become a teacher and physical therapist, Lucas Sheehan joining the Navy to serve our country, or anyone else who's following their own path. I believe we all find our own passion and place in the world, but we have to chase our dreams, take chances, and be willing to make sacrifices to get to the places we want to be in our lives. Above all of this success, I hope that all of you find yourselves happy and enjoying life in the future. When all of you are out there crushing the world, never forget where you started and who helped you along the way. All of us are looking forward to the future and want to get our lives started as soon as possible. All I'm trying to say is take time to smell the roses and enjoy the beauty of working towards your dreams. Life is going to go by like a blink of an eye, just as school has. Cherish every moment you have with family, friends, and anyone else who's a part of your lives, because you never know when those moments can become distant memories. Stay determined. No matter how distracting that noise may be in the world, focus on your goals and you can accomplish anything. Through all of your endeavors, I encourage you to keep in mind all the quick little TED Talks and times of inspiration that Mr. Lasecki so often ended his classes with. All those times he has explained that we control what we do, we control our own happiness, and we control the mark we leave on the world. We're all going to have bad days, but it's how we bounce back from those bad days who define who we are. So when you're down or unsure of anything, just take a moment and step back and remember those moments of inspiration, that we can accomplish anything. Always trying to find the positives and the negatives, control the controllables. The news, the president, other people, they don't dictate your happiness, you do. Go out there and crush it.
Our final student speaker of the afternoon is the other valedictorian of the class of 2021. So at this time, I most proudly introduce Miss Heather Williford.
We made it. I would first like to welcome all of the parents, relatives, administration members, teachers, friends, and any other guests. Thank you all for coming to share in this celebration. I would also, of course, like to congratulate the class of 2021. We did it. This event has been a long time coming for myself especially. As a third-generation valedictorian, going back to my mother and my grandmothers on both sides, I've been anticipating this moment since at least freshman year. Part of me still can't believe it's all really happening. I'm still waiting for the true weight of this moment to hit me like the metaphorical ton of bricks. In writing this speech, I was advised by multiple people to keep it, quote, short and sweet, and by one helpful person to, quote, just wing it. I don't think I'll be taking that last bit of advice, but I will do my best not to take up too much of your time. Most of you are just here to see your student get his or her diploma, snap some pictures, and celebrate their accomplishments afterwards. I understand that. I'll do my best to keep it under 5 minutes so we're not sitting here forever. I just have a few things I wanted to share. It seems like only yesterday we were all little kids. It was the first day and it felt like high school would never end. I guess time flies because here we are. We entered this building as small and timid 7th graders nearly 6 years ago. We've each made it through countless classes and tests, friendships and relationships, victories and defeats, and even survived a global pandemic. So much has happened in these past years and now we're graduating. So where do we go from here? Many of us will be continuing our education in college or trade school. Some are going into the military, many others are going directly into the workforce and entering the real world that we've heard so much about in our preparation for adulthood. Our paths towards our individual futures are spread out in front of us, and it's exciting and terrifying at the same time. Exciting because the possibilities are endless, and terrifying for that very same reason. I've heard many of my classmates express fear at the prospect of leaving high school. Entering this new phase of our lives comes with a lot of uncertainty. But one thing I learned at the tail end of Mr. Lasecki's business math class is that sometimes we need to embrace, or at least learn to be okay with, the natural uncertainty of life. This past year was filled with uncertainty. I remember sitting in class on more than one occasion, wondering aloud with my classmates how long schools would remain open, which students would end up being quarantined today, how many people would still be in class by the end of the week. It felt like we were all playing an involuntary game of quarantine roulette. And we joked, but I think most of us would admit that we were a little scared. Nobody likes not knowing what's going to happen. But one thing that comes with any big change in life, like going from normalcy to a pandemic, or from high school to whatever we each plan on doing after high school, is learning to tolerate a certain amount of unpredictability. I couldn't have predicted most of the things that have happened to me over this last year, the good and the bad. It was a roller coaster of uncertainty for many of us. And there is still a lot we can't predict. But while we can never truly know everything that the future holds, we are the ones that have the greatest impact on what comes next in each of our lives. Remembering something else I heard in that business math class, author Napoleon Hill once said, "You are the master of your destiny. You can make your life what you want it to be." The key is to control everything you can, but be willing to make peace with the things you simply can't change. We couldn't control the virus or the restrictions put in place because of it, but that wasn't our job. We wore our masks, we socially distanced, we followed the rules as best as we could. In other words, we controlled the controllables. It has been a long year, but we've come pretty far. I mean, we didn't even have to wear masks today. Things are getting better. As our paths towards our individual futures lie out in front of us, many of them intertwining, and many, like my own, heading for places far, far from where they started. It's time for us to take the first steps. Many of us are as excited as we are scared, but it's important to remember that the potential for greatness lies within each of us. There will always be uncertainty in life, but that doesn't diminish the power we each have. Though so much of this past year, from big events to daily activities, seemed burdened by rules and restrictions, our future possibilities are wide open, with absolutely no limits to what each of us can accomplish.
Delivering today's commencement address is Sandusky Junior Senior High School Principal Steve Carlson. Mr. Carlson is working in his 20th year with Sandusky Community Schools. He began his career in 2001 teaching English and history classes until being appointed to the principalship of Sandusky Middle School in November of 2009. He led SMS until it closed in 2013, at which time he was asked to lead the then new Sandusky Junior Senior High School, a position he's treasured ever since. Mr. Carlson is a lifelong Sanilac County resident, born and raised in Peck, and graduating from Peck High School in 1995. He holds a bachelor's degree in secondary education from Central Michigan University, a master's degree in educational leadership from Concordia University, and an education specialist degree in district administration from Central Michigan University. He has served on the board of directors for the Michigan Association of Secondary School Principals since 2015, including a year as the association president. He now also serves on the board of directors of the National Association of Secondary School Principals. In 2016, he was named MASSP Principal of the Year. Mr. Carlson's greatest contribution to this school district was convincing his wife Erin to join the staff in 2015. Together they have 3 children, Rachel, age 9, David, age 12, and Matthew, age 18, and one of today's graduating seniors. He feels honored to be able to speak to our graduates today, not just as a school administrator, but also as a parent. At this time, I welcome Mr. Steve Carlson to the podium for the 2021 commencement address.
Thank you, Superintendent Flynn. It's an honor to be able to speak to our graduating class of 2021 today at this commencement. It's an honor to follow our three distinguished students who preceded me at the podium this afternoon. And it's an honor to have the privilege of working with these fine young adults for the past 6 years. This class is very special to me, and not just because my own child is a member of the class, but also because this is truly one of the nicest, hardest working, and just plain decent group of students that have walked the halls of SHS. You're all going to do great and amazing things in your futures, and I'm anxious to hand each one of you your diploma. But first, I'd like to share just a bit of advice, issue a challenge to each of you, and do my best to let you know what you've meant to your school, your families, and your community. My advice to you is to redefine what you call happiness. A common misperception is that a person's success, however that may be defined, will lead them to be happy. In truth, the opposite is true. Finding happiness leads people to finding greater successes. There's actual scientific evidence that suggests that merely changing the prism through which you view the world around you can have an enormous impact on the successes you'll enjoy. If you ever watch TED Talks, you may be familiar with one from a researcher named Sean Aker, and valedictorian Sanderson quoted him as well, so you know this is good advice. This particular TED Talk is titled The Happy Secret to Better Work, and it has millions of views on the internet. So this advice is nothing I've come up with on my own. It's just something I've come to appreciate and would like the chance to share. Many of us believe that accomplishing goals we've set for ourselves will make us happy. You've all accomplished a major goal today in receiving your high school diploma. And don't get me wrong, you should be very proud of this accomplishment, and I hope you are very, very happy today. But sometimes we have a tendency to shift the goalposts on our personal views of success. For instance, now that you have your high school diploma, what's your next goal? Is it success at college? Is it advancement in your current place of employment? Is it seeking what you believe will be a new and better job? Is it finding your future husband or wife and starting a family? No matter what your next goal may be, will you be unhappy until you achieve it? And then what happens when you do achieve that next goal? Most likely you're going to set a new and more lofty goal. Those of you off to college will want to graduate and then land a job in your chosen field. Those of you who already have jobs will want to raise or to be given more responsibilities. Those of you who start families will want to buy a home, or perhaps you'll want to buy a bigger home, or perhaps you'll want to update the home that you have. These are all worthwhile and meaningful pursuits, and by all means, I fully support you setting big goals for yourself, both now and throughout your life. I just ask you not to define your happiness solely on where you're at with your goals, because there's always going to be another goal to set. Don't let your happiness perpetually be on the other side of your goals. Find happiness every day. Some people believe their happiness is largely shaped by things that are out of their control. Simple things like the weather or the wind. How kind other people are to us. Whether or not we get stuck in traffic or get a flat tire. Things like that. Sean Aker's TED Talk explains in simple terms how our external world, the things that are happening around us and the things that are happening to us, only predict about 10% of our long-term happiness. The other 90% of our happiness is determined by the way our brains process what's happening around us, the way our brains process what's happening to us. Research also shows that only 25% of a person's success is predicted by their IQ score or their intellect. The much larger 75% of our future job success is predicted by things like our level of optimism, our ability to see life's stresses as a challenge instead of a threat, by coaxing yourself to accept the challenge that's in front of you as opposed to complaining about any number of things you may feel are unfair. You take a big step towards achieving something Mr. Aker calls the happiness advantage. His research shows people that report higher levels of positivity have better job prospects than those who take a more negative view of the world around them. Happy people are also found to be better at keeping their jobs. They're more productive in their jobs. They have less job burnout, and they tend to advance higher within their organizations. In short, research shows the happy people become the successful people. Given what science tells us about happiness and success, and understanding there are things we can do to improve our levels of happiness, my challenge to you is to take active steps towards rewiring your brains and shifting your definition of what happiness truly means. Things that have little to nothing to do with the goals you set. Things you can do include each day jot down 3 things for which you are grateful. This can be your family, your friends, a great meal, a sunrise, a sunset, a kind stranger, you name it. When you start looking for them, you won't struggle to find 3 things for which to be grateful. Those with an inclination towards writing might consider journaling. Looking for the same types of things I just mentioned, you could pick one of them daily to journal around. Let your mind and your words start to capture the gratitude you have for some of life's simple pleasures. Another great thing to do to improve your overall sense of happiness is to exercise or meditate daily, even if it's just for brief periods of time. Some of you may know that dopamine is the chemical in our brains that makes us feel good. Exercise and meditation help our brains produce more dopamine, in addition to the positive effects it has on our physical health. You can also choose to engage in acts of kindness towards others. Sandusky High School students are certainly no strangers to acts of kindness, given the many hours of dedicated community service you've given over the years. Please remember the feelings that you got when you gave of yourself to others, when you gave of yourself to your community. And please seek to find these opportunities in the communities you'll live in, whether that be here close to home or in far-flung corners of the world. We can write letters of gratitude to others. When we have feelings of gratitude, it's nearly impossible to feel unhappy. Taking a minute or two to write a brief note of thanks to someone else is a great way to focus on the gratitude you have for the many good things in your life. You're also spreading happiness to others with this act. For example, my young friend Faith Powell wrote thank you letters to several members of the SHS staff before her last day of school, including me. I know that letter, that simple act of kindness from Faith, put a little extra bounce in my step and a little wider smile on my face, and that's lasted ever since she handed it to me. No doubt the other staff members who received thank you cards from Faith and other students felt the same way. But these positive benefits didn't just flow to us. These acts of gratitude from Faith were also acts of positivity for herself, helping her to keep her own happiness advantage. Putting together these words on happiness and success has allowed me to reflect on how happy your school and your families are today, on how happy we will be to see where life takes each and every one of you, on how happy we'll be to have you stick around in our community as neighbors, how happy we'll be to root you on from afar if you relocate, and if that's the case, on how happy we'll be when you come home to visit. We hope you find happiness that leads to your deserved success. And in closing, I paraphrase Dr. Seuss. We won't be sad that you're moving on. We'll be happy you were here. Allergies, excuse me. Thank you, congratulations, and we love you. And now what you've been waiting for, we welcome Student Council President Jacob Sanderson and Class President Lucas Feehan to the stage for the presentation of diplomas.
Austin William Arnold. Cody James Baca. Senior Scholar, SHS Computer Aided Drafting Departmental Award, SHS Language Arts Departmental Award. Seth Robert Beagle. Graduating cum laude, senior scholar, and 4-year academic excellence. Marshall Declan Beatty. Graduating magna cum laude, senior scholar, 4-year academic excellence award, Aaron Brown Memorial Scholarship, Sam Zigbal Pay It Forward Scholarship. Caden Stephen Blashill. Graduating cum laude, Greater Thumb Conference Scholar Athlete, 4-year academic excellence. Al Rose Baltiador. Graduating with honors, senior scholar. Micah Lawrence Brown. Graduating cum laude, senior scholar, Greater Thumb Conference Scholar Athlete, and 4-year academic excellence. Christian James Bagaski. Kyle Henderson Campbell. Four-year academic excellence. Matthew Arthur Carlson. Graduating magna cum laude, senior scholar, Greater Thumb Conference All-Academic Team, Salient County All-Academic Team, Honorable Mention, Greater Thumb Conference Scholar Athlete, 4-year academic excellence, U.S. Marine Corps Distinguished Athlete Award, Tri-County Bank Scholarship, Eastern Michigan Bank Scholarship, Tagey Family Foundation Scholarship, Oakland University Distinguished Scholar Award, and Oakland University Geographic Award. Alexia Lee DRC. Graduating magna cum laude, senior scholar, and 4-year academic excellence. Broxton Hunter Davis. Graduating cum laude, senior scholar, Greater Thumb Conference Scholar Athlete, 4-year academic excellence, Michigan State University Scholarship. Brendan William Duff. Graduating cum laude, senior scholar, Greater Thumb Conference Scholar Athlete, 4-year academic excellence, Saginaw Valley State University Cardinal Scholarship, Valley Housing Scholarship. Matthew Robert Eisinger. Andrew Thomas Filkins. Megan Leanne Franzel. Graduating summa cum laude, senior scholar, Greater Thumb Conference Scholar Athlete, 4-year academic excellence, SHS Science Departmental Award, plus the Wildcat Achievement Scholarship from Northern Michigan University. Zachary David Robert Franzen. Graduating summa cum laude, senior scholar, Greater Thumb Conference All Academic Team, Santa County Second Team All Academic, Greater Thumb Conference Scholar Athlete, 4-year academic excellence, Kevin M. Pierce Memorial Scholarship, SHS Mathematics Departmental Award, SHS Senior Athlete of the Year, Saginaw Valley State University Alumni Legacy Endowed Scholarship, Saginaw Valley State Dean Scholarship. Kelsey Marie Frisbee. Graduating summa cum laude, senior scholar, Greater Thumb Conference Scholar Athlete, and 4-year academic excellence. Michaela Jane Frisbee. Graduating magna cum laude, senior scholar, Greater Thumb Conference Scholar Athlete, and 4-year academic excellence. Regan Marie Frostick. Graduating with honors, Greater Thumb Conference Scholar Athlete, and 4-year academic excellence. Amber Lynn Gildner. Graduating with honors, SHS Social Studies Departmental Award, SHS Art Departmental Award, and Baker College Dean Scholarship. Alexis Ray Giebord. Graduating cum laude, Greater Thumb Conference Scholar Athlete, 4-year Academic Excellence, SEA Scholarship, Kiwanis Club Scholarship, Tagey Family Foundation Scholarship, SHS Senior Athlete of the Year. Nathan Joseph Hopp. Olivia Lynn Henneke. Graduating magna cum laude, senior scholar, Greater Thumb Conference Scholar Athlete, 4-year Academic Excellence, SHS Art Departmental Award, Lions Club Scholarship. Jamie Page Heineman. Graduating magna cum laude, senior scholar, Greater Thumb Conference Scholar Athlete, 4-year Academic Excellence. Luke Michael Husted. Brett Allen Cartanis. Graduating magna cum laude, senior scholar, Greater Thumb Conference Scholar Athlete, 4-year Academic Excellence, Nancy J. Blanchard Scholarship, Tagey Family Foundation Scholarship. Dylan John Cartanis. SHS Social Studies Departmental Award. Casey Edward Kirkpatrick. Graduating with honors, Greater Thumb Conference Scholar Athlete. David Joseph Kreisens. Brianna Marie Kroom. Graduating cum laude, senior scholar, 4-year Academic Excellence, Saginaw Valley State University Bellinger Trust Scholarship, and the Cardinal Scholarship. Hannah Dale Lean. Graduating magna cum laude, senior scholar, Greater Thumb Conference Scholar Athlete, 4-year Academic Excellence, U.S. Marine Corps Distinguished Athlete Award, Kim Reed Leadership Scholarship, and Sandusky FFA Scholarship. Emily Grace Lindberg. Graduating cum laude, senior scholar, 4-year academic excellence, SHS Art Departmental Award, Saginaw Valley State University Alumni Legacy Endowed Scholarship, Cardinal Scholarship, and Valley Housing Scholarship.
Amber Elise Leschke. Graduating with honors, Greater Thumb Conference Scholar Athlete, 4-year academic excellence. Alyssa Marie Mader. Graduating cum laude, 4-year academic excellence. James K. Mader. Graduating cum laude, senior scholar, 4-year academic excellence. Kayla Marie McIntyre. Graduating with honors, Greater Thumb Conference Scholar Athlete. Ashley Jean Mest. Graduating with honors, 4-year academic excellence. Emily Ray Missany. Graduating cum laude, senior scholar, Greater Thumb Conference Scholar Athlete, 4-year academic excellence, Mike Stevens Scholarship. Nathan Parker Morehouse. Trisha Lene Murray. Graduating with honors, 4-year academic excellence. Lillian Marie Northrup. SHS Art Departmental Award. Thomas Joseph Galler Obi. Drew Allen Orchard. Graduating cum laude, Greater Thumb Conference Scholar Athlete, 4-year academic excellence. Brennan James Hunter Osborne. Jenny Marie Palig. Kyle Tyler Hardy. Allie Lynn Patterson. Graduating cum laude, senior scholar, 4-year academic excellence. Faith Emily Powell. Graduating magna cum laude, senior scholar, 4-year academic excellence, Sam Zickball Pay It Forward Scholarship, Sheila Ulbrich Fine Arts Scholarship, SHS Yearbook Departmental Award, SHS Mathematics Departmental Award, Hun Scholarship, the Celeste Jensen Memorial Scholarship, Saginaw Valley State University Founders Scholarship, Dean Scholarship, and Valley Housing Scholarship. Grace Olivia Rinke. Graduating cum laude, senior scholar, 4-year academic excellence, the Celeste Jensen Memorial Scholarship. Julia Grace Rich. Court Jeffrey Rourke. Eden Chevy Rourke. Jordan Peter Smith. Graduating with honors, 4-year academic excellence, the Lee Scholarship, Tagey Family Foundation Scholarship, Lions Club Scholarship, Michigan State University Scholarship. Nathan Daniel Smith. Wesley James Smith. Graduating magna cum laude, senior scholar, Greater Thumb Conference Scholar Athlete, 4-year academic excellence, SHS Science Departmental Award. Brooke Elizabeth Splain. Graduating cum laude, Greater Thumb Conference Scholar Athlete, 4-year academic excellence. Alyssa Lynn Tank. Graduating magna cum laude, senior scholar, Greater Thumb Conference Scholar Athlete, 4-year academic excellence, Sam Zickball Pay It Forward Scholarship, David W. and Judith A. Albright Scholarship, Lawrence Technological University Merit Scholarship. Caleb William Charles Walmer. Leah K. Wan. DeLauren Christopher Wedge. Graduating with honors, senior scholar, Greater Thumb Conference Scholar Athlete, 4-year academic excellence, SEA Scholarship, American Legion Scholarship. Eldon Eugene Welch III. Jacob Jeffrey Wheeler. Graduating with honors, senior scholar, Greater Thumb Conference Scholar Athlete, 4-year academic excellence. Heather Elizabeth Williford. Valedictorian, graduating summa cum laude, senior scholar, Greater Thumb Conference All-Academic Team, Sanilac County First Team All-Academic, WNEM TV5 Mid-Michigan's Best and Brightest, Greater Thumb Conference Scholar Athlete, 4-year academic excellence, College Board National Rural and Small Town Recognition Program, U.S. Marine Corps Scholastic Excellence Award, Exchange State Bank Scholarship, Henderson Family Scholarship, SHS Mathematics Departmental Award, SHS Language Arts Departmental Award, SHS Art Departmental Award, the Valhalla Scholarship. Macy Ann Marie Wolf. Graduating with honors. Jacob Eldon Sanderson. Valedictorian, graduating summa cum laude, senior scholar, Greater Thumb Conference All-Academic Team, Sanilac County First Team All-Academic, WXYZ Channel 7 Brightest and Best, WNEM TV5 Mid-Michigan's Best and Brightest, Greater Thumb Conference Scholar Athlete, 4-year academic excellence, MEA Scholarship, U.S. Marine Corps Scholastic Excellence Award, Kiwanis Club, Thumbs Up for Kids Scholarship, Covenant Healthcare Scholarship, Sam Zickball Pay It Forward Scholarship, Dave Blank Athletic and Leadership Scholarship, the Celeste Jensen Memorial Scholarship, Lions Club Scholarship, Peggy Family Foundation Scholarship, SHS Physical Education Departmental Award, SHS Social Studies Departmental Award, SHS Art Departmental Award, Oakland University Gold Presidential Scholar Award, Oakland University Geographic Region Award, Urban and Rural Schools Valedictorian Award.
Lucas Andrew Feehan. Salutatorian, graduating summa cum laude, senior scholar, Greater Thumb Conference All-Academic Team, Sanilac County All-Academic Team, honorable mention, Greater Thumb Conference Scholar Athlete, 4-year academic excellence, DAR Good Citizen nominee, U.S. Marine Corps Semper Fidelis Music Award, SHS Senior of the Year, SHS Physical Education Departmental Award, SHS Instrumental Music Departmental Award, and SHS Senior of the Year once again.
Will the class of 2021 please rise?